Namaskar, Wildlife and Beach Tourism in Eastern India. Welcome to the episode on wildlife tourism. In this episode, we will be discussing on the important wildlife sanctuaries and beaches in Eastern India. To facilitate better understanding, this episode is divided into 5 parts. National Parks of Simlipal and Sundarbans, National Parks of Kaziranga and Manas, National Parks of Namdapha and Nameri, Beaches of Gopalpur and Chandipur, Beaches of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Let us study about these aspects one by one. The first aspect is National Parks of Simlipal and Sundarbans. Simlipal National Park. Being derived from the name of the silk cotton tree locally called as Simul, Simlipal National Park is one of the largest wildlife sanctuaries of Odisha and in eastern India. This park, which is also an elephant reserve, is gifted with variety of flora and fauna. Earlier, the forest area was an hunting ground for the rulers of Marurbanj and in 1973 became the essential part of Project Tiger, and in the year 2009, UNESCO added this national park as a biosphere reserve. The national park includes a list of wide variety of animals such as leopard, wild gaur, elephant, sloth bear, crocodiles and around 230 species of birds. The flora of the reserve accounts to about 1070 species of plants belonging to 102 different species. This lushly ambience of Simlipal has been recognized as the perfect location for bird watching, forest camping, trekking, hiking and forest safari. Apart from the Simlipal Reserve, there are other attractions such as Barhi Pani Falls, which is located inside the reserve, which attracts environment friendly tourists. Natural walks, rough trekking are the other attractions in the park to enjoy the natural splendors and breathtaking landscapes. The park is also claimed for the adventurous activities to the 2 majestic peaks Meghasani and Kairiburu, which add more challenges to the trekkers. Adventure tourists can also hold excursions to Kuliana, Haripur, Diokund, Baripada, Bhimakund, etc. Sundarbans National Park. Sundarbans National Park extends to 2 countries, India and Bangladesh, with 10,000 square kilometers and more than half of the area are in India in the Ganges Delta. It contains the world's largest mangrove forests and supports wide varieties of fauna. UNESCO designated Sundarbans to be the Biosphere Reserve in 2001 and now it is a well protected area surrounded by 3 wildlife sanctuaries which act as a buffer zone. Sundarbans is home for the tigers which are infamed as man-eaters. Some say the tigers in Sundarban have killed 50 people on an average who venture into the forest for honey collection, firewood and fishing, resulting in higher frequency of human-animal conflict. But still, the locals praise the tigers as the vehicle of Sri Durga Mata. The other speciality of the Sundarbans is its area, which keeps on changing due to the action of tides with erosion and deposition of sediment, monsoon rain flooding, delta formation and plant colonization. Of the total area, 45% comprises of wetlands in the form of tidal rivers, creeks and canals. The Sundarbans is also home for Ganges river dolphins, king cobra and marine turtles. There are about 102 islands in the Sundarbans, out of which only a little more than half are inhabited. The ideal time to visit Sundarbans is from September to March, though there are regular tours all over the year. Sundarbans can be better explored by boats and permission is not required from any authorities for such boat trips. But if the tourists are visiting Sajne Khali and the area controlled under Project Tiger, it is necessary to obtain a permit from the Forest Office. National Parks of Kaziranga and Manas. Kaziranga National Park. Kaziranga National Park is the renowned national park in eastern India. Located in the Golaghat and Nagaland districts of Assam, it is a well-noted wildlife sanctuary which has been declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1985. This park is home to a diverse species of flora and fauna as it exists at the edge of the Himalayas. The park also resides in the floodplains of the river Brahmaputra, and the region is completely drenched in floods during rains, and wildlife also gets affected by it. The park is home to the tigers, one-horned rhinos, elephants, water buffalo, swamp deer, snakes, gharial, and a host of other animal species. It is also recognized as an important bird area, as many migratory birds and resident birds can be seen through the jeep and elephant safaris. Kaziranga National Park has three major types of flora, and the speciality is the dense and tall elephant grasses, which covers about 41% of the park area, intermixed by small swamplands. There are nearby places of tourist interest. Adabari Tea Estate, established by British Assam Tea Company in 1864, Manas National Park, Nameri National Park, etc. The preferable time to visit the Kaziranga National Park is from October to May, and the park remains closed during monsoon seasons for safety reasons. Manas National Park. Manas National Park is also located in the state of Assam on the banks of the river Manas at the Himalayan foothills. This park is recognized for its spectacular scenic and natural landscape. The site's scenic beauty includes a range of forested hills, alluvial grasslands, and tropical evergreen forests. The northern boundary of the park is neighboring to the international border of Bhutan. The park is home to around 109 animal species and around 500 bird species. Similar to that of the resident animals of Kaziranga National Park, Manas Park is also home for tigers, one-horned rhinos, elephants, and also some of the rare species like hispid hare, golden langur, Bengal florican, etc. The flora of the park accounts for high plant diversity with 383 varieties of plants and trees and 15 species of orchids. This park has 6 national and international destinations, namely World Heritage Site, National Park, Tiger Reserve, Elephant Reserve, Biosphere Reserve, and Important Bird Area. The park has elephant safari to roam deeper into the park and jeep safari which takes the visitors on the marked routes. Tourists can observe the wildlife from near and gain knowledge about the biodiversity of the park. Moving on to the third aspect, that is National Parks of Namdapha and Nameri. Namdapha National Park. Namdapha National Park is located in Arunachal Pradesh. It is the largest protected area in the country. The park lies close to India-Myanmar-China tri-junction. Declared in 1983 as a tiger reserve, and the national park Namdapha is also known for the immigrants who have been allowed to settle by the government of India, who came here as refugees during the Second World War. Namdapha Park has large variety of vegetation and home to the tigers, elephants, leopards and some of the rare species of animals such as snow leopards, red pandas, red foxes, Himalayan bears, wolves and Asiatic black bears. It is also home for many species of macaques, gibbons, langurs and slow loris and around 400 species of birds including 5 species of hornbills, parrotbills, shrike babblers, green kochova, purple kochova, ruddy kingfisher, Himalayan wood owl, etc. There are other places of interests near Namdapha National Park, namely Meow Museum, which houses several animal specimens collected from Namdapha National Park, snake and frog specimens and clothing, tools and village life of the local people. Gandhigram is the largest settlement near the national park, which is a tidy and well planned village which gives opportunity for the tourists to have an interaction with the locals. The best time to visit the park is from February to April. There are no jeep safari as the park authorities tend to avoid the disturbances caused by motor vehicles in the park. Nameri National Park. Nameri National Park is also situated in the Sonitpur district of the state of Assam. The park covers an area of 200 square kilometers. The park is on the banks of Jia Bhoroli river. The north bank landscape and the eastern Himalayan foothills are the major biodiversity hotspots. Nameri is rich in flora and fauna. The park houses about 30 species of mammals including tiger, leopard, clouded leopard, elephant, gaur, wild pigs, sambar, barking deer, hispid hare, slow loris, capped langur, dhole, sloth bear, Burmese ferret badger, binturong and over 400 species of birds including white-winged wood duck, Pallas fish eagle, white-ramped vulture, longo-billed vulture, rufous-necked hornbill, wreathed hornbill, great-piped hornbill, etc. and reptiles including 5 types of turtle, namely Assam roof turtle, Indian soft-shelled turtle, Indian flap-shelled turtle, keeled box turtle, Southeast Asian leaf turtle, common blind snake, python, Indian cobra, king cobra, pit viper, monitor lizard and around 600 plant species can be found in the area. The best time for the tourists to visit the park is from November to March. Moving on to the fourth aspect. Beaches of Gopalpur and Chandipur. Gopalpur Beach. Gopalpur Beach, also known as Gopalpur on Sea, is among the most tourist visited beaches of Odisha. The beach is located 16 kilometers from Berhampur. Once used as a port for commercial activities, the port was closed down in 1942 and now the beach offers peaceful ambience for the tourists. The beach offers golden sand and pristine water perfect for swim and sunbathing. Apart from swimming and sunbathing, tourists can also involve in the activities such as angling, canoeing, boating, etc. The other attractions at the beach are the palm trees, casuarinas and plantations of coconut and cashew nut. The tourists can also enjoy the views of sunrise at the beach. Another interesting thing about the beach is the seafood. The place is a seafood lover's paradise. The restaurants offer a variety of seafood dishes to the visitors. Chandipur. The Sea of Chandipur offers a unique, wonderful phenomenon of nature which is rarely seen anywhere else. That is, the receding of sea for about 3 kilometers each day, enthralling visitors to literally walk into the sea. The movement of tides depends upon the moon and the tides keep changing. Chandipur is about 200 kilometers from the capital city of Bhubaneswar, and the beach offers peaceful ambience with the casuarinas trees and solitary sand dunes. The beach supports a wide range of biodiversity thanks to its uniqueness. The best time to visit Chandipur is winter between November and March, and the Department of Tourism is also trying to promote Chandipur and other spots nearby as potential tourist destinations. An elaborate beach festival showcasing the dance forms, art and culture of the state has become an annual affair here and takes place every February. Moving on to the last aspect, that is, beaches of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. There are about 572 islands listed in the group of Andaman and Nicobar situated in the Bay of Bengal. It is the Union Territory and stretches over 700 kilometers from north to south. The island's topography is hilly and mostly covered with evergreen forests. The islands attract the tourists with the beautiful sandy and crystal clear beaches all over the year. But the best time to visit the islands is from October to May. A boat excursion anywhere in Ireland will take the tourists to amazing blue waters, astonishing colonies of corals and many sea-dwelling creatures. There are various activities through which visitors can get close to the marine life, such as scuba diving, fishing, snorkeling, boat rides, etc. Though there are around 572 islands, only about 200 were inhabited by humans. The important beaches of Andaman and Nicobar Islands are as follows. Radhanagar Beach. This beach is located on the Havelock Island with unspoiled sandy beach perfect for water sports activities like scuba diving, snorkeling and swimming. The beach was named as the Asia's best beach and can only be reached through ferries and ships from Port Blair. Ross Island Beach. The island is visible from the Aberdeen jetty of the Port Blair, and it is just a 20-minute boat ride from Aberdeen jetty. Apart from the beach, visitors can also see the historical ruins like church, residence of British Chief Commissioner and quarters of the British officers along the beach. Vandoor Beach. Vandoor Beach can be reached in an hour from Port Blair, is a famous tourist spot. The beach offers clear blue water and tourists can also go on a long walk on the beach. The beach is also famous for corals and the glass boats that take the tourist to Jolly Boy and Redskin Island, see the corals from the magnifying glass fitted at the bottom of the boats. The best time to reach Vandoor Beach is within 9 am, since these activities are carried on from 9 am to 3 pm. Elephant Beach. Located near Havelock Island, the beach provides with navy-colored water waves, calm and peaceful ambience, and natural beauty. This beach is ideal for picnic, watching beautiful corals, and enjoying snorkeling. Corbin's Cove Beach. This beach is located in about 8 kilometers from Port Blair, is ideal for scuba diving, surfing, and boating. Further, the beach is also a perfect location for taking pleasure of sunbathing, swimming, and surfing. This is a coconut palm fringed beach surrounded with a hotel and small refreshment shops. Vijayanagar Beach. Vijayanagar Beach is also located on the Havelock Island. The beach is popular as beach number 5 as it has shallow and crystal clear waters perfect for swimming and witnessing aquatic life. There are a few accommodation options available on the island and tourists can spend longer hours on the beach. Long Island Beach. Long Island is about 82 kilometers from Port Blair, offers an excellent sandy beach at Lalajee Bay with unpolluted environment and evergreen forests. The tourists can also get a glimpse of groups of dolphins swimming around the island. To conclude, Eastern India comprises wildlife hotspots and beaches which attracts the pretty good number of tourists. Among them, some of the important wildlife hotspots are Simlifal Wildlife Sanctuary, Sundarbans National Park, Kaziranga National Park, Manas National Park, Namdapha National Park, and Nameri National Park. India is also famous for its beaches as major tourist attractions. Some of the important beaches in India are the Gopalpur Beach, Chandipur Beach, some of the important beaches of Andaman and Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal, Radhanagar Beach, Ross Island Beach, Vandoor Beach, Vijayanagar Beach, Corbin's Cove Beach, etc. offers the tourists to enjoy the sun and also to explore the marine life with activities such as swimming, scuba diving, snorkeling, angling, and so on in their crystal clear waters. Thank you.